This is 5 easiest and best ways you can make money through property. The first way you can make money through property is through your residential property, which is the property that you live in. Second way would be to make money through buy-to-let properties. Third way would be to get into serviced accommodation and into hospitality sector. Fourth way would be through commercial property. And the fifth way would be to get into property development. So the second way of making money through property would be through a buy-to-let portfolio of properties. By no means this is a shortcut or a quick way of making money. It's going to take years to build up your portfolio, but in a minute when I go through how it's done, you'll see how easy it is to do, and the potential of making money is great as well. So there's a few factors you need to consider when buying any property, including buy-to-let properties. Some of these factors are location, historical data, future developments in the area. I don't go into details too much, as we've explained in the first episode. It's linked somewhere in this screen, or you can find the link in the description below. Once you've gone through all those factors and you've ticked all those boxes, you want to make sure the property that you buy is desirable for renters. What I mean by that is, so if you're targeting student audience, for example, you want to make sure the property that you buy is in close proximity to universities and town centre if possible, which then it makes it more desirable for obviously students to come and live. If you're targeting families, then you want to make sure it's in an area where it's close to better schools in the city, and it's got better transport links and stuff like that. Next thing you want to look into is the potential to add rental income to the property. Now, I explained this with an example which makes a bit more sense. Say for example, we bought a property which was priced at 130,000, and then obviously we put 25% down, mortgage the rest. And on that property we added 2 extensions which cost us £55,000 to build, and then with the 2 extensions that we added to the property, we managed to create 3 more rooms. We added 3 more rooms to the property, and because the property was close to the universities, we applied for a HMO license and turned that property into a HMO. Now the rental income of that property before the work that we did was about £650 per calendar month. After the work that we did, the rental income has gone up to £2,000 per calendar month, which means from a commercial point of view, we've added a lot of value to this property, which means the value of the property has gone from 130,000 plus the work that we done, which came to about 55,000. So we spent a total of 185,000, and remember we only put 25% down on the purchase price, and now the property is worth upwards of £290,000. So the property is worth now £290,000. Based on the new valuation, what we did was we remortgaged the property, which means we were able to pull out 75% of the value, which comes to about 215,000. Now, if you remember originally, we had an input of £32,500 to purchase the property, and we spent 55,000 on the property, which brought it to just under £90,000. And now we've managed to take out 250,000 plus the property is obviously, once fully tenanted, it's going to give us a pretty good cash flow, and obviously we've got our equity out of the property plus more, which then we can use towards purchasing another property. Now imagine the money that you've took out from that property, you go and reinvest into another property and then do the same, add value, increase the rental income and get your equity out again, buy your third and the fourth and the fifth. And then, as I said, it's not going to be quick, but over a few years, you can see how you can build your portfolio and create a good amount of wealth using buy-to-let properties. So there we go, guys. This was how you can increase your return on investment on buy-to-let properties. Tune into our next week's video where we discuss serviced accommodation, hospitality sector, and how you can sort of increase your return on investment getting into that side of property investing. Thanks for watching the video. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and turn on notifications so you'll be notified every time we post a video. If you found this video informative, please give us a like, and if you have any questions, please comment down below, and see you next time.